the most terrifying power in mythology discovered in real life shocks humanity. Appearing in both Eastern and Western mythology, dragons are known as mythical creatures with extraordinary power. Wherever they go, they cause the heavens and earth to change. Rain pours like water. Thunder instantly echoes across the sky, while blazing fire turns entire regions that, because they carry so many mythical colors, most people believe dragons are not real. But throughout history, there have been many pieces of evidence and numerous records of their appearances, making us inevitably doubt the true existence of this magical creature. So, are dragons real or not? Which dragons are recorded as having the most terrifying power in mythology, and where have they appeared? Join Enigmatic Echoes to uncover and decode that mystery right in today's video. The dragon species in human history, the real records. The oldest epic on Earth, Gilgamesh, written around 2000 BC in Mesopotamia, described a creature named Humbaba with a special form. Mane, a snake. Horns of an ox on his head, and a mouth that can spew fire and water. Even the Bible describes this fantastical creature, and Daniel is recorded as the first person to survive it. After seeing the Babylonians worshiping a giant winged reptile that could breathe fire and fly, Daniel proved that this huge, bizarre-shaped animal only caused chaos and killed human lives. Despite his efforts to prove it, many people did not believe. Therefore, Daniel planned to kill it by feeding it large amounts of fat, hair, and flammable materials, and causing the creature to explode. The legend known across Europe tells of St. George, who accidentally came to a strange town and was threatened by a large, fearsome dragon. There, he saved a maiden, protected himself with a lance, and ultimately killed the beast. The townspeople, admiring St. George's courage and faith, immediately converted to Christianity. Additionally, a similar story exists about St. Columba, who in 565 destroyed a giant underwater monster. Interestingly, both were real historical knights. In ancient times, Viking legends always placed a carved dragon head log at the front of their ships. They believed it would help disguise them from sea dragons. At that time, most Vikings were atheists or followed Norse religion, valuing courage and science, so they must have had reasons to believe in the existence of sea dragons. Not only existing in religious texts, many scientific and historical documents also record numerous encounters between humans and dragons. The history book of the Macedonian Empire records a story of Alexander the Great during his invasion of India. He told his soldiers a strange story. He saw a giant lizard living in a cave, which was extremely fierce and dangerous. In his book about his travels in China, Marco Polo recounted a mysterious tale that once while wandering in Karajan province, he encountered a giant snake with two short front legs, each leg having 3 claws, a wide mouth, and sharp teeth sufficient to swallow a man, and it was extremely fierce. With this appearance, it was enough to make any animal wary of them. The book also tells how many young men in the area gathered in groups to hunt this species because they believed their blood was very nourishing. Androvandi, considered the father of modern natural science, also recorded much information about creatures he believed were dragons. As a scientist, he traveled many places collecting data on thousands of animal and plant species and created the first natural history museum. During a field trip in the suburbs of Borwan City on May 13, 1572, Androvandi saw a creature over 1 meter long, coiled like a snake. According to the description, this creature had an animal-like head, 2 small front legs, a swollen body with many wrinkles, and a pair of dangling wings. This strange creature was beaten to death and dissected by farmers in front of Androvandi. Immediately, he sketched the creature's form, believing it could be a young dragon whose body had not fully developed. In Henry VIII's library, there were many books, paintings, and images about dragons, with many books noting that this special creature was larger than all other snakes or all living beings on Earth. This creature often lived in caves, has scales, a small narrow mouth, and often exhaled hot breath. Its strength lay not in its teeth but in its huge tail. Some dragons carried venom but rarely used it. All dragons are born in Ethiopia and India, where the temperature is hot year-round. From there, they travel worldwide using their wings. Many contemporaries also believe that King Henry kept a dragon in his castle's dungeon. Additionally, famous in the 17th century, Christopher Sorarum recorded an incredible experience in his autobiography as follows. On a warm night in 1619, I saw a bright mass appear in the sky. At first, I thought it was a meteor. But upon closer look, it was a huge creature with a long neck and tail, a reptilian-like head, and a terrifyingly wide jaw. When flying, it seemed to emit sparks scattering everywhere. On April 26, 1890, many newspapers in Arizona simultaneously reported cowboys had seen a dragon appear in the sky, as described by eyewitnesses. Its wingspan was tens of meters long, its body over 27 meters, with a lizard-like head and a fearsome long beak. This description perfectly matches the Quetzalcoatlus dinosaur, a fossil found in Texas a few years later. Dr. Donna Stewart, a biology researcher at Lake Mora in Socorro, described a dragon-like creature with spines on its back about 6 meters long. In August 1969, while fishing at Lake Mora, two men, Duncan McDonald and Bill Simpson, discovered a nearly 8-meter-long monster. When it rammed into their motorboat, they saw it had thick brown skin with 3 black spines on its back and a snake-like head. It then quickly disappeared after one man hit it with an oar and the other fired a gun. Given its prevalence in culture and clear historical records, we can still hope that the giant reptiles living in caves, seas, valleys, or deep forests rarely visited by humans, named dragons, are real. They truly remain a great mystery, awaiting the day we discover them. Real dragons and dragon fossils. The dragon fossil found in Hunan is considered a legendary spiritual creature that brings luck, power, and prosperity. Whether dragons exist or not remains a major question in many people's minds. But recently, Chinese social media circulated a video claimed to record traces of dragons. This raised suspicions that dragons might actually be real. Images from the video show a huge rock, its surface seemingly covered in scales. Upon closer inspection, the rock looks like a dragon's claw. The rock's location is on a mountain called Long Do Lin. Local people say the mountain's feng shui is very good, and many have buried their ancestors here. Shortly after the video was posted, it attracted the attention of many nearby residents, as well as netizens. S.A. dragon fossil, while others say it. To this day, the issue remains controversial. So, in your opinion, is this a naturally formed rock or truly the fossil of a mysterious dragon? Recognized real dragons. To date, the Komodo dragon in Indonesia and the Australian dragon are considered the 2 clearest pieces of evidence for the existence of this mythical creature. Except they are not as fantastical as in human imagination. The Komodo dragon is the world's largest lizard, with an average length of 2 to 3 meters. According to scientists, the Komodo dragon is closely related to dinosaurs that went extinct millions of years ago. Outside Indonesia, this rare animal cannot be found anywhere else on Earth. Komodo dragons live concentrated on Komodo Island, part of Komodo National Park. They can dive up to 5 meters underwater to catch fish and also climb trees like lizards. They are fierce carnivores with extremely strong jaws, attacking many animals, even humans. Komodo dragons hunt by biting and injecting venom into their prey's body. The lifespan of a Komodo dragon is about 30 to 50 years. However, this species is at risk of extinction due to shrinking habitats and negative impacts from nature. In ancient times, Vikings believed in the existence of sea dragons capable of attacking fishermen's boats. In reality, the sea dragon, or leafy sea dragon, This is one of the rarest fish on the seabed, looking exactly like dragons in legends and only appearing off the west and south coasts of Australia. Meanwhile, the Australian dragon is a creature inhabiting the vast forests of Central Australia. These cold-blooded animals are often seen moving to higher ground to warm up in the early morning sun. Australian dragons look very cool but are quite gentle. They are easy to raise, eating only vegetables. That's why they are chosen as pets by many people in Western countries. The Australian dragon is notable for changing color according to its mood, from light to dark and vice versa. Specifically, when angry or stressed, they turn black. When relaxed and comfortable, they shift to a light green color. In 2014, scientists further discovered that Australian dragons change color according to their circadian rhythm. In other words, their color matches their living environment. They start the day with black skin, gradually lighten, and reach a cream color at night. This color change helps them absorb heat during the day and stay warm at night. In 2015, scientists observed an increasing number of female Australian dragons in the desert region. Through research, they found that their gender depends on the temperature during egg incubation in the nest. The higher the temperature, the greater the likelihood they develop into females. In legends, dragons are described as extremely fierce, gigantic, and possessing terrifying power. How would you feel if you encountered a real dragon? Would you believe in the existence of a dragon with fearsome power as in legends or sci-fi movies? Don't forget to like and subscribe to Enigmatic Echoes so you don't. Our video ends here. Thank you, goodbye, and see you next time. Subscribe to the Gian Migo channel so you don't miss exciting videos.